organic and vegan restaurant run by a husband and wife. And today they've got a cooking class, so we're going to join them and find out how to cook vegan.
Madeleine Bistro is located on Ventura Boulevard in Tarzana. It's owned and run by Dave and Molly Anderson.
When I became vegan, I got really interested in food and restaurants and having a place for vegans that was comparable to what people who aren't vegan have. We kind of started this journey. We were there for a long time at Real Food Daily, and after we left there, we started on our path to get our own place.
We're going to start with just some basic grilling. Zucchinis are always good, yellow squash, Japanese eggplant, and red onion. You can just cut them like this. You want to keep them kind of thick when you're grilling because there's a lot of water in all this stuff, and when you cook it, it's going to shrink quite a bit. So you want to make sure that you cut them nice and thick. So just the basics of grilling is you want to get a nice coating of olive oil, and then salt and pepper. And then when you're cooking, you want to always season first, because the salt especially tends to bring out the flavors of the vegetable. So it's actually, chemically, it's a different process if you cook it first and then add the salt. So in adding the salt, it chemically changes the food, and it helps bring out the flavors in the food. That's why they use salt so much in cooking. But you can use other stuff too that'll do the same thing. Garlic, a little bit of fresh minced garlic would work nice on here. Some chopped onions. And those things actually do the same thing. That's the natural sugars of the vegetables coming out, and that's basically the main flavor component in vegetables. But also, if you're using a real grill like we have in back or at home, you're getting all that smoke too, which is really going to give it a nice flavor.
Then we're going to take these grilled vegetables and put together a yummy veggie lasagna with tofu cheese.
Okay, so you want to oil the pan first. Okay, and you want to put a little bit of sauce in the bottom because we're going to put noodles on top of that. And the whole deal with lasagna is layering. You know, you just want to, it's all about the big layers. But you could also, you could get one of those, what are those things? Those cornmeal pizza crusts they have at Whole Foods, and you could use a lot of this same stuff and make pizza, like do a grilled vegetable pizza. All right, so some of that. And then we're going to do the veggies. Okay, so you want to give them a nice rough chop. Just a nice, even layer with the veggies. Everyone see that? Okay, now we're about halfway through. And we're basically going to repeat that one more time, what we just did. Here's the deal. Here's why you don't want to, and this is going to go into an oven. If you have a convection oven at home, it's 325. If you don't, it's 350. And it's going to go in there for about an hour.
Cover the pan first with parchment paper, then with foil, and it's off to the oven. The finished dish not only looks great, it tastes fantastic.
It's really good.
With grilled corn, you can make a creamy corn chowder and grill up some fresh peaches and serve it with raspberry sorbet for a summery peach melba dessert.
It seems like this is a place where you can bring your friends who are vegetarian and your friends who aren't vegetarian. Everybody really seems to have a good time.
It's fabulous.
Beautiful.